Candid Travels, Texas. We're here in my truck, the Hank Hill. Alison wanted to go visit NASA, the National Aeronautic Space. What is it? What's the last one? Alison, come on.
I don't remember what the last one is.
Okay, look it up on YouTube. I'm just kidding. I know what it stands for. Anyway, it's a space center in Houston, Texas. She hadn't been there for a while, and it's our first visit.
Administration?
Yeah, there you go. It's our first visit in 2017 to NASA. So we'll see what we end up doing. We're going to get there late, so I don't know if we're going to do the tour. We'll see. Last time we played around in our old episode, we played around inside, but we'll see what we'll probably go on a tour. We'll see if we get there early enough. Look at this weather. It's great. What a great, wonderful sunny day here in Texas. So before we get there, I want to give you guys an awesome tactical tip. And what is that tactical tip? Is in NASA created the food that the astronauts would eat in outer space. It's a top quality food because they can't afford to not be totally strong and have the best nutrition. So ice cream, meats, whatever it is, has a special freeze drying process which it can keep long periods of time without any kind of rotting, and it's also light, so it can blast off with them. So here's the tactical tip for you guys. You should store anywhere between 30 days or up to 90 days of freeze-dried foods. You can get it anywhere online. They're stored food, so in case something goes wrong, where you need to not be able, you can't, if there's something goes wrong and there's a natural disaster, you'll be able to not rely like all the other people going and trying to rush the grocery stores. You just need water, and it'll cook really, really well. It's safer. You got purified water, then you're going to have a much, much better situation than what happens to other people that are scrambling around in the grocery store. Okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind is freeze-dried food. Now, there's a new product that we like, and I'm not connected with them whatsoever. In InfoWars, it's called Caveman. Now, it has bone and marrow elements in it, along with goji and turmeric. Very important. But check that out. That doesn't store as long as, like, let's say the freeze-dried foods, but you can mix it with water and you have a meal replacement. And also, if you're not healthy, it's the best thing you can have to improve your fitness. Okay, so let's head on to NASA. Getting close to NASA. Wow, look at that lightning.
Yep.
Well, here's what this is all about. In Texas, you cannot predict the weather. So we're heading toward NASA, which is Clear Lake area, but we're entering Houston right now. We'll see if we have any time and what we can see while we get there, all right? All right, later, guys. NASA at 2.3 miles, exit number 24. Here at Space Center, Houston. You see the airplane? No? It's right there. Look at this lovely rain.
There you are.
You see it? It says NASA jets right there. We're entering. We'll see what we can see for in about an hour. We got an hour left. We're now getting ready to park. As you can see, here's the NASA jet with the space shuttle piggybacking on top of it. All right, we're here in the parking lot, and let me show you a little tactical tip. It's about 60 degrees, and the rain's a little cold. So this is called a GoreTex rain jacket. GoreTex, the Tex stands for Texas. The Gore, I don't know, is the guy who made it. I'm not sure. We gotta look that up. But anyway, GoreTex was created at NASA in order to line the spacesuits. So, line the spacesuits. This will make all of the liquid and the harsh cold and wind stay outside, while you stay really warm inside. So I'm wearing GoreTex, and so is Alison wearing GoreTex?
Yes, I just haven't zipped it up yet.
All right, she's zip it up. All right. All right, we're gonna head over there now. Let's go inside. We're now inside of NASA. Here's a rover. Isn't this cool? All right, taking off GoreTex, and right over here is the lunar lander. One of my favorite rides. Now we ended up getting a membership instead of doing just a one-day deal. So since we only have a day left, we'll come back. Notice behind me the screen up there. Look at that screen. Isn't that neat? It's showing different parts of the constellation and different satellites. You see the satellite? That's one of the satellites we have up there. That's doing all kinds of work for us. All right, we're waiting for the membership card. Got my annual membership. Look behind me is the Lunar Lander, one of my favorite video games, retro video games, Lunar Lander. Tactical tip for learning how to land and flight training. This Lunar Lander here. It says Apollo, but I think this is kind of a replica right here. That's the real thing. This looks like a replica. Yeah, that's not real. And look over here. We've got this star field. When you zoom in on the star field, it shows constellations, it shows different satellites. We have a Mars reconnaissance orbiter right there. So we got tons of stuff here. All right. So today will be a short little episode because it's about to close. And we'll probably go to there, the Starship Gallery, the Destiny Theater, and then we're going to get out of here. All right, lift off. We'll be coming back to NASA here. As we go through, we'll see more and more different tactical tips for all of us at the ATX ITAC family. And thanks again for watching Candid Travels Texas here in Houston, Texas. Signing off from NASA. America, the actual Apollo 17 command module, flown December 7th through the 19th, 1972. You can see the crew, and here it is. This is the actual module that came back from outer space. You can feel there's a 3-man cockpit, and you can actually touch this metal, which has been in outer space. All right, once again, thanks, and we'll do more episodes here from NASA. Keep an eye out. We'll intermittently come in with a NASA tactical episode here at Candid Travels Texas. Thanks a lot. Here's a lunar sample vault. Maybe in the future, we'll go inside and actually touch the moon rocks. Let's see what's in here. All right, come back and keep an eye on our show. We'll be able to mention at the beginning of the episode, a tactical tip would be the freeze-dried food. That is convenient, lightweight, took up very little space, and rehydrated, could be eaten, and required the crew to tap to the limited water supply, and it does preserve it for an indefinite, long period of time. We're talking a quarter of a century. Thank you. Come back. Come back, and we'll do more. We'll do much more. Okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back, and we'll do way more. More at NASA. More at NASA. It's a great big world here at NASA. Great big world. And we just started with freeze-dried foods. All right, so signing off here from NASA. Candid Travels, Texas. Thanks for watching. Okay, one last thing. We are going to enter the space shuttle. This is the airplane. Here's the elevator. Will be a cockpit of the Space Shuttle Independence. Instrument panel is up here. And we have the inside of the space shuttle where satellites are held. And this is the actual space shuttle that went into outer space. All right, so signing off from NASA for the last time. Thank you, ATX ITAC Family, for staying with us, and I know you've been benefit. And thank you for watching Candid Travels Texas. Subscribe and have fun here with us. Okay, we'll be back at NASA soon with more tactical tips. Adios.